what they tell themselves versus what they actually feel about you. So we're going to have a look at their secret thoughts about you, but with a twist. On this pile, we are going to have a look at what they tell themselves about you. So this is their rational side. Their rational side. What do we need to know about what do they tell themselves about the viewer? We have got the Four of Pentacles, and then what do they secretly feel deep down? So this is their true hidden emotions, their true hidden emotions. Let's have a look for the viewer. The feelings, their deep hidden feelings that they have for the viewer. We have got the King of Swords. So this reading is really revealing the contrast between what they convince themselves to believe about you and what they actually feel deep down. And at first glance, the cards are really showing that there is this self-protection and emotional distance. But beneath that, there is this layer of logic, control, and deep analysis about you. So this person may really appear very reserved, detached, or maybe even cold, but their inner world is far more structured and deliberate than it seems. Of course, as always, I want to remind you that this is a collective reading and therefore is not meant to resonate with everyone. So please listen to your intuition as to whether this reading is for you. If you would like your own private reading, then there is a link in my bio to same-day readings that will go out within 24 hours. I have also just created a new service where we look at your soul contract through a tarot reading, and that is far more in depth. But let's go back to what they tell themselves about you. So the energy here, this is them really holding back, self-protection and emotional restraint. So what they may tell themselves is, I need to keep my guard up. I can't let them in too much. And how they might act might be distant, possessive, cautious, or even unwilling to open up. This person may really see you as someone significant, but instead of fully embracing that, they hold back. The Four of Pentacles is the ultimate card of self-preservation, often appearing when someone is afraid of loss or vulnerability. So this is a person who may ration their affection or attention, giving just enough but not ever fully letting go. And they could really be guarded due to past experiences, convincing themselves that they must stay in control to avoid being hurt. There certainly is a possessive if we look at how they're holding onto the coins. You can see that there is this possessive undertone here. They don't want to let go of you, but they also don't want to give you too much. And this could really indicate someone who is afraid of deep emotions, or who tells themselves that they need to remain practical about this connection. The hidden meaning here could be saying that they are trying to protect their heart more than they're protecting their logic. They tell themselves this distance is necessary, but is it really? What they truly feel about you is this King of Swords. And the energy here is that of logic, control, and emotional discipline. Both of them showing quite a bit of discipline, actually. And what they truly feel is that they can't afford to lose control over their emotions and that they need to stay rational. So how they might act might be cool, analytical, and possibly distant, but always watching and thinking deeply about you. Underneath their self-protection with this Four of Pentacles lies this King of Swords, who is the ultimate strategist. And this means that deep down, they analyze you intensely. They think about you logically, and they try and suppress their emotions. So they see you as someone who is important, but they really refuse to let emotions make decisions for them. This person really values control and strategy, and they may prefer logic over feelings. They may even test you, observing you to see how you react before deciding what their next move is. The hidden meaning here is really showing that their true emotions are filtered through logic. But that doesn't mean that they don't feel deeply. They analyze, they overthink, and they certainly intellectualize rather than letting themselves be vulnerable. So, in conclusion, what does this mean for you? Showing that they do care about you, but they suppress their emotions in favor of control. They don't want to let you go. You can see how they're holding on so tightly. But they also refuse to lose their composure. They may really struggle with intimacy and vulnerability, acting reserved, even when they have fallen deeply. This person may be more comfortable thinking about love than allowing themselves to feel it. Let's pull a final card though, because I think the real question is, are they willing to work through this, or are they always going to keep you at arm's length? And then that's where your decision can come into play with this. So Spirit, may we look? The person, okay, already speaking. We have got bottom of the deck, we have got the Devil, and we have got the Three of Wands. This particular combination is powerful but really complex. So it's suggesting that while this person may have a desire to move forward here with the Three of Wands, they are still trapped in their own patterns and their own fears with the Devil card. So the energy here is of future planning, expansion, and of being able to look ahead. And what that could translate for this person is that they can see something real with you. They just don't know how to get there. So this card suggests that they do see this future with you, or at least they recognize that something about this connection has the potential to grow. The Three of Wands is really about waiting for the right moment, meaning that they might be holding back until they feel more certain or more in control. This person isn't completely closed off to working through their emotions, but they're going to take a very slow, cautious approach. So it's really saying that they are thinking ahead, but there is still hesitation. And that leads us to the Devil card, where we can see their struggle with control and fear. So the energy of this card is that of fear, control, unhealthy patterns, and emotional entrapment. And what this could really look like for them is that they may feel drawn to you, but something is keeping them stuck. They could be saying that they do not know how to let go of their fears. So even though they might want to grow with you, with this Three of Wands, they are still deeply attached to unhealthy thought patterns. They may really have fears of intimacy. There could be past trauma or emotional barriers that keep them from opening up. This could also very much suggest an obsessive, addictive, or karmic pull where they feel bound to you, but they can't fully surrender to love in a healthy way. The biggest takeaway that I'm getting for this particular collective who align with this reading is that this is someone who wants to move forward, but is still trapped in fear and control. And until they can actively break free from this influence, they will likely keep you at arm's length. The question is, how long are you willing to wait? Once again, if you are wanting to learn more about your soul connection or have a same-day reading, the links to both are within my bio. You will find all of the cards that I have used also linked within the bio right here. And for anyone interested